What is source in the Common Point philosophy? Source is the foundation of all existence, used as a proper noun without the or the. It shows that source is not a separate thing or specific place, but the very fabric of all existence, past, present, and future. Also, I call source an entity in my book to help the human mind wrap itself around such a massive concept. I want to show you something. These are the 6 levels of immersion to help you recognize source. These, I'm just going to show them to you real quick. I'm going to hold them up. Hopefully you can see them. Take a screenshot of it. So let's start at the beginning. First of all, welcome to my channel. This is about the book of Common Point, my philosophy called Common Point. How we can connect to source and create a great life, create anything we want, discover anything we want. It's all through source. As I said in that intro that I butchered, source is in everything. It's in my hand. It's in the bookshelf behind me. It's in my shirt. It's in my bunny Leo. It's in my skin. It's in the air. It's in the water. Source is in everything. It's like an entity. It's not an energy. It's not a spirit. It's not a soul. It's an entity. It's an existence. It's the glue that holds everything together. Once you know how that works, once you understand this concept, you can achieve anything you want in life. I am going to read these briefly, what I just showed you. There are 6 levels. I had figured this out. It took me a lot of years to figure this out. There are 6 levels to get completely connected to source. Sometimes we do it unwillingly. We just don't even know it. But if you want to achieve something, if you want to get something, if you want to conquer something, if you want to be great, you want to do anything, listen to this. There's 6 levels. It's lift, breakthrough, clarity, certainty, and progress, and rest. Those are the 6. So if you were sitting in the park, and I wanted to do this today, but I just couldn't pull it off, so we were going to get this video done anyway. If you were sitting in the park, and you were near a tree, or you were near a bush or a flower, and you just held the branch to that tree, or you just studied that flower, just focus on that flower. When you focus on it long enough, you will start to feel a lift, a connection. That's the very first step of Common Point Immersion. You'll feel a lift. Trust me, try this. If you do this, even with a house plant, you can do it with a plant. You can do it with your pet, your cat, your dog. I do it with my bunny all the time. You can even do it with another person. I'm going to tell you, all this is related. Hang on. That's number 1. Number 2 is a breakthrough. I call it a breakthrough. It's an understanding of a self-awareness that you are now, that breakthrough in your mind is like, okay, let's use your pet. Let's say it's a pet dog. Okay, the first one was lift. You get the connection and you're sitting there with your dog. And the second level is breakthrough. So you both now are connecting. He understands you're there, you understand you're there. There's this back and forth going on. That's a breakthrough. You can do that with your dog, you can do that with the tree, you can do it with the grass, you can do it just looking at the clouds. Number 3, that breakthrough grows and you get to what I call clarity. Clarity is like, I am really clear on this. It's like clear. I'm really, really focused on this with my pet or with bushes or with the lawn, whatever you're focusing on. There's that clarity. That's number 3. From clarity, now you're going to nail it. Now you're going to nail it. You are certain. You go to certainty. That's number 4. Certainty is like, I got this. I got this. It's like a runner running and he's looking at the finish line. He absolutely knows he's going to finish it and then he blows across. Or if you're with your pet, you feel very certain about your connection with the pet. You feel that energy, you feel that source, that life essence coming back and forth with you guys. That is certainty. When you reach 4, which is certainty, when you reach 4 in Common Point Immersion, you will see progress. Progress is knowledge. Progress is wisdom. Progress is knowing. Progress is seeing, as seeing within things. So if you're with your pet and you're at certainty and then you go to progress, you understand each other. You get knowledge from that pet. You get knowledge from that connection. You get that knowledge back and forth. That's progress. And once you're there, you level off. And when you're done with the immersion, when you're done being with your pet or being with that wildlife or looking at the sky or looking at water, whatever you want to do this immersion, then you will rest. You'll pull back from that, and that state, all those states are done. You've reached that level of 6. That level of 6 is rest. Because I will tell you something. No knowledge is gained without rest. All these levels do not work without rest. The mind doesn't work unless it rests. So now you will rest. Maybe your dog will go to sleep. Maybe you'll take a nap. Maybe you'll go to work. He'll sleep, whatever. Or if you're looking at a river, if you're looking at the clouds, you take your eyes away and you say, okay, fine, I'm now going to rest. I did that immersion. I'm away from that now. That is Common Point Immersion. It is not meditation. It is not mindfulness. Get those out of your mind. It's not even similar to any of that. It's not meditation. It's not mindfulness. It's an immersion with you, with any living thing. I have that in my book, The Book of Common Point. So how can you use this in your life? Let's look at a very simple immersion. A very, very simple immersion. Keep it simple in the beginning, okay? It's a study. It's a practice. Let's say you want to have get in shape. You look at yourself in the mirror and you go, oh my God, I'm overweight and this and that, I don't feel good, whatever. And let's use a staircase as a starting point. Not a gym, not any of that kind of stuff. Let's use a staircase as a starting point, which we'll go through all 6 levels on that staircase. So you find a staircase somewhere. It could be in the building you work in. It could be in a park. It could be in a parking garage where I go and do staircase. And just go to the staircase and start walking up the staircase. Don't run it. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Just start walking up the staircase. When you do it 4 or 5 times and your mind gets focused on what you're doing, you will feel a lift. You will feel a connection. I'm here. I'm here. This is where I'm at right now. My mind and body is doing the staircase. When you do it enough times, let's say you do it 10 times or 20 times, it might take a day, it might take 3 days, whatever, you'll have a breakthrough. You'll have an immediate breakthrough and you'll go on, it's an aha moment. It's like, I'm actually seeing some results. I'm actually feeling better. I'm actually feeling stronger, psychologically and mentally. And then when you get to the breakthrough, you get clarity. Clarity is like, this is working for me. Joe is right. This is really working. I have clarity. I know that I'm going to go today. I know I'm going to have a good workout in the stairs today, and I'm going to have a great workout. That's clarity. When you finally get to those points, it might take you a week. It might take you 6 weeks. It might take you 4 days. I don't know, to get to all these steps. But then you will get to certainty. You'll finally get to certainty. You go, I've got this. I can see the end of the race. I can see the results. I can see where I'm going with this. I can see how I'm becoming a better person, how I'm achieving things. I can see that I'm getting better health by doing this. Now you see progress. You actually see progress. You look in the mirror. I've been doing this now for 3 or 4 weeks. I can see progress. The weight is coming off. I feel better psychologically, physically. The weight is coming off. Oh my God, it's working, it's working. And don't forget to rest, because the body rebuilds itself mentally and physically when you are resting. So then you will rest. That's an example of how to do Common Point Immersion working out. Here's another example. If you were, and I wanted to do this today, but I just couldn't get the weather and everything, my environment to work for me, so we're doing it this way. If you sit down in the backyard and you just focus on a plant, or you focus on the grass, on the patch of grass, or you focus on the side of a tree, the bark of the side of a tree. You look at it long enough. Remember, this is not meditation, this is immersion. When you focus on the side of that tree, you're looking at the side of a tree. No headsets, no music, nothing. You're going to be completely connected to source. If you focus on the side of that tree, just keep looking at the side of that tree, you will feel a lift. You will feel an essence. You will feel something coming from you, from the life from that tree. That is lift. Then you will have a breakthrough, an aha moment, like, wow, I'm not alone in this world. That tree is alive. It's alive. And that's where we are losing it in our world. As far as being humans, we're losing the fact that we are part of all this. It's part of us and we're part of it. We're part of all the source in the world. We're not separated from it. So then you finally realize it. You have that breakthrough, like, I am connected to this tree and the tree is connected to me. Then you have clarity. You have sustained clarity with that energy from the tree, with that source from the tree, with that essence from the tree, and you can feel it. You can feel it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth. Then you have certainty. You will have certainty. Like, man, John was right. This actually makes me feel better. I'm focused. I can understand myself. I can think clearly. I can see clearly. It's certainty. I'm certain about everything right now. Just because of the fact you're looking at a live thing. You're looking at that tree. And then once you get that 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes of immersion done with just looking at the side of a tree, you can do it with a leaf. You can do it with your hand. You can do it with water. You can do it with waterfall. You can do it with your dog, your cat. You can do it with your loved one. Once you reach level 6, then you let it all go and you rest. And the knowledge from that essence, the knowledge from that source comes to you, fills you, gives you wisdom, gives you understanding. That's Common Point Immersion. I do Common Point Immersion with my bunny Leo all the time. A lot of times late at night, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and Leo's by the side of my bed in his little house. I will take Leo out and I'll cuddle with him and I'm with him laying on the bed with me, and I will go through this process with my bunny Leo. And we really have a relationship. It's amazing. Remember, it's not the source. It's source. It's in everything. It's in my hand. It's in my blood. It's in everything. People for thousands of years try to figure out what is life all about. What creates life? Source creates life. Source is life. It's not spiritual. It's not religious. It's not a soul. It's not a spirit. It's not energy. It's bigger than energy. It creates energy. Think of it as the main entity. It is the main entity. Some people can call it a god. You want to call it a god, that's fine, but it's not a god. Because when you say it's a god or gods, when you say that, you put yourself in a position where you're worshiping something. You don't want to worship anything. You want to understand things. By by me writing this in my book and by me coming up with this concept many, many years ago, put in my book, the understanding in my mind about certain things, I have so much clarity about stuff. It just brings you into a higher state of consciousness. In a sense, it just brings you there. It tows you there. And just think of it as it's something you can tap into. And it's something that's always there. It's not something you pray to or ask for. It's not something you worship. It's not something you have tenets to. It's a structure. It's a simple structure of understanding that Source is in everything and you can connect to it. And when you do connect to it, you have this aha moment. And you can use it for anything. You can use it for finding the love of your life, having a better relationship, having better health, going up and down the stairs, working out. You can use it. It's just there. I'm going to go. I still am going to make a video outside of nature and do an immersion with nature to give you a clearer picture of what I do. But if you want to, like I talk about the tree, the bark on the tree, if you want to, you can sit down, literally sit down on a patch of grass in your backyard. And if you have azaleas or roses or small little flowers, like I have those pansies growing, popping up all on the lawn, if you just sit there, and let's say you have lilies growing, there's a patch of lilies. Most of us just walk right by it and we just, well, that's just a flower. But it's more than a flower. It's our connection to understanding. All life is our connection to understanding. All life is our connection to Source. And when we understand that, we have a profound life. So go in the backyard and literally sit next to the flowers. Whatever flowers you have, and just stare at a section of, just study, just do that first level and feel that lift. Just look at the flowers and focus on the flower. As you're focusing on the flower, you're going to see more and more and more detail. You're going to see, first you're just going to see a flower. Then you're going to see the coloration of the flower. Then you're going to see maybe a little bug or bumblebees or ants on the flower or water or a droplet of water or rain on the flower. The longer you focus, the deeper the immersion, the more you learn, the more you gain, the more you understand about yourself and life itself, because you are connected directly to Source. I'm going to leave you with this, the definitions real quick. The 6 levels of Source: lift, breakthrough, clarity, certainty, progress, and rest. Try it on a very small level. Try it on a small level with your pet, with a flower, with water going by in a river, or anything. It's best to do it in nature. It's best to do it with something that's alive. I don't want to go too deep into the fact that everything's alive. Everything's alive, even this book. That sounds crazy, but Source is in this book. The atoms and the makeup of everything in Source is in everything. It's not just in me, a living being. It's also in this book. That's a whole nother video. That gets a lot deeper about immersions and certain things and how to get to certain things, how to understand it. But start with this simple lesson. Start with this very basic lesson. Find a place where you can just focus on one living thing and go through, and you'll feel all those different levels. And as you feel them, write them down. If you're looking at that flower and you first start to look at that flower, don't veer away. Don't let anything interrupt you. When you finally get laser focused, when you finally, what's the word I'm looking for? When you finally get captured, that's a good word, finally get captured by that flower, the beauty of the flower, that's lift. Then as you're captured and you're watching that flower and you're seeing, you're going deeper and deeper into the veins and the makeup of the flower, that's a breakthrough. Because now your conscious mind understands that this is all connected. You're connected to that flower, and the flower is connected to you. You are now living together. From the breakthrough is clarity. You're now reading each other. It's very clear. It's so clear to you what you're looking at and what's coming to you and what you're giving back and forth. And then you will have certainty. You will have certainty. Like, even if you try to look away, I don't want to look away. I don't want to look away because this is where life is. This is where reality is. Reality is right here. It's not in all the chatter. It's not in all the stuff that around me. That's not reality. That's fabrication. That's man-made. But then you have certainty. And when you have certainty with anything, as simple as looking at a flower and feeling that certainty of that connection, you will gain wisdom. You'll gain knowledge. You'll gain understanding. You'll have enlightenment. You will just have an aha moment. That is progress. That is growth. And the last one is, as you walk away from that flower, from that immersion with that flower, you are now going to shut it off. And you're going to let your conscious mind rest. You let your body rest. You're going to go on with your life, on with your day. But that is like a photograph. It's like a photograph. It will stay in your subconscious mind. That immersion will stay in your subconscious mind. The knowledge that you gained from looking at that flower, all those levels, everything that you went through, you will never lose it. It will never go away. It will always be with you. I'm going to go show you one more time the 6 states. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you understand this. I hope you want. I'm going to go. It's been a very long day. I tried so hard to do a video outside, but nature didn't want to cooperate. And so we had to do it this way. But I am still going to do an immersion outside. And I'm going to do more immersions outside as we grow together with this. Okay? We are going to do immersions together in nature, around water, around wildlife, animals, trees, birds. It's an amazing, amazing philosophy. Love you guys. You guys that follow me, you are my seekers. You are my seekers. You're not following me. You're following your own path. This is a blueprint to help you follow your own path. Love you guys. From the book of Common Point. Bye now.